Hey guys, Stacy Quinn here, owner of Bossy Glamworks Boutique. I'm here today to talk to you about why your boutique isn't getting a lot of sales. So stay tuned and please subscribe. So first things first, don't be uncomfortable and don't be shy. And I know that that is easier said than done, but you have to get yourself out there in front of people. People are not going to know what you're doing unless you put yourself out there over and over and over. And you may feel like, it's repetitive or it's stupid or you look stupid. I promise you, it's all in your head. Sometimes we can always, be our own worst enemy all the time. So you have to get uncomfortable because it's your brand. You need to let everybody know what you're doing every single day. Even if you don't get a lot of likes or comments or, a lot of engagement, eventually it will happen because I promise you, people are looking. So you have to get uncomfortable. You have to let everybody know about your brand. Just get out there and just talk about your brand every single day. Don't be scared. Just do it. I mean, I did it. I'm nervous right now because this is like my second YouTube video. But I guess as I continue to film videos, as I have put myself out there on other social media platforms and I've grown my social media following, this is going to be the same. So, like I said, just put yourself out there. Don't be scared. Just do it. Don't worry about if you look stupid. I promise you don't, unless you, of course, say something or do something stupid. You know what I mean? But a lot of the times it's really just in your head. So don't even trip. The second reason why you're probably not getting a lot of sales is because you're selecting things for your boutique that you personally like. You will find that, and I even found this out in the beginning. Oh, I like this, I like that. I'm only going to sell, sizes small through large because I'm a small woman. I'm going to be modeling my clothes. So I want to target women who are my size. And sometimes that's just really not the case. When I first started out, I got a lot of cute, trendy things that I would normally wear. But I found out that my audience did not care for any of that stuff that I was putting on my website. It was really slow to sell. So once I switched up my clothing and what I felt like my audience wanted, I started to get more sales. So you can't just shop for yourself when you're shopping with vendors. You really have to understand who your target audience is and who you're actually talking to. Sometimes I forget that I am a older woman. However, I still want to be sexy. I still want to be cute. I don't want to give away the whole farm, but I still want to look classy, feel confident, but be bold with my clothing as well. So I just decided to sit down and really just brainstorm and think, okay, what would the average person that likes my clothing, what does she want? What does she want to look like? How does she feel? Um, does she have a hard time putting outfits together? Does she need suggestions and things like that? And so I was easily able to really quickly zone in on who liked my clothing, what they were actually buying, and I just kind of went from there. So with me being an older woman, I still, like I said, I still want to look classy. I still want to be sexy, feel sexy, but still, not dress so youthful and young, dress dress by age, if you will. So I just started thinking about that, like my ideal person, she has children, she's married or not, but she has children, or she's an older woman. She's confident, she's classy, she wants to be bold, she wants to wear cute things that are off the shoulder. However, she doesn't want to wear anything that's like super short or super tight or fitting. So I had to think about all of these things. So you definitely want to think about who your target audience is, and not, I wouldn't say like sell what you see other boutiques are selling. I know you see a lot of boutiques, they sell a lot of trendy, Fashion Nova type clothing. But try to make your niche different because everybody is doing that. And I'm sure at one point or another, We have all shopped at Fashion Nova, and I'm sure you know what their models look like. And I know they have plus size models too, but these freaking models are just like freaking gorgeous. And sometimes, in my opinion, I feel like they have like unrealistic expectations of what your body should look like. And a lot of us normal women, you know, we have regular bodies, you know, but we still want to be able to look cute and confident. So think about, you know, what's going to make your boutique so special that, you know, everybody's going to want to come shop with you. You have to be different. You can't copy what you see someone else is doing. You see them making a lot of money, and you see the type of clothes that they have, and you may even very well recognize some of their vendors, but that's not going to help you because you're latching on to their brand. They've already done the hard work. They've already built their audience. So you can go buy the same exact dress that that person has in their boutique, and you could fail miserably at selling it because it's just not for you. It's not who you're targeting, and your people aren't engaged and they don't like it. So don't copy. Be original. You can be inspired, but don't copy. I also want to put a key tip in here too. Think about if you've shopped online. I know I shop online all the time, and I shop with other boutiques as well. And I have, you know, 2 or 3 favorites that I like to go to. And I wouldn't necessarily say that they're my competition, but there are certain things about these boutiques that I like, that they keep me engaged. I get, you know, email marketing from them. I mean, I'm not, they don't spam the hell out of me, of course, but I get email marketing, and they always send me updates on their new products, new items. Their images are clean. They're not copying off of anybody. I know that when I shop with these boutiques, I'm getting something original, and I'm not getting something that I can, you know, just get from anywhere. Because a lot of the times you'll see that a lot of these boutiques, of course, we're all selling from the same vendors, but they're selling the same thing. They have this ideal person in mind, and not all of us look like that. And like I said in the beginning, I only wanted to cater to smaller petite women like myself. However, I found out that women that are different sizes than me, or maybe larger than me, they love my clothing, but they're like, I can't fit that. So I had to go back. I had to regroup. I had to start all over. Luckily, I started over. You know, I didn't have to go 2 or 3 years down the road. I figured that out very quickly, what my audience liked and what size they wear. So you also have to think about what sizes you want to carry. Like I said, I wanted to carry, you know, only small, medium, and larges. Well, I had to start looking at other vendors who carry larger sizes, plus sizes. So now, if I can go up to 4X, I will. But most of the time, anything that I select for my boutique, if it doesn't come in plus size, I don't buy it, because that's where the bulk of my business comes from. I sell a lot of larges. I sell a lot of 1Xs, 2Xs, and 3Xs. You have to remember, the ideal woman is not what you see, you know, in these popular Instagram boutiques. It's just not. We come in all different shapes, sizes, you know, and you kind of like, you want to be as detailed as possible in the product description as well. You know, how does the item fit? Does it feel good? Does it run long? Does it run small? Is it true to size? Do you need to size up? All of these things, I guarantee you, your audience is looking at, because nothing is more frustrating than ordering a product. They think they're getting a 1X. They get it in and it fits like a large or a medium. So a lot of these vendors, you have to double check to make sure their clothing, okay, yes, it's cute. Yes, it goes up to 3X, but it could be junior size. And those proportions are just a little bit different than a grown woman's figure. So if you're shopping from a junior boutique, and they do very well go up to 3X, you need to make sure that, number one, I always try things on myself from my boutique. I buy it for myself from my boutique, and I try it on, and I actually wear these clothes. And you know, when I go out and I film and I take all my photos for my website, I really sit there and think, okay, for example, this dress can be found at bossyglamworks.com. This dress it's a maxi dress, so I mean, I can't show you the whole thing, of course, but it's long. It goes all the way down to the floor. It has pockets. It has adjustable straps here You want to put all of that in the detailed description when you're uploading your products into your store. People need to know that. How does the material feel? Even though it could be 100% polyester, does it feel like satin? I mean, it's very important to have these things in your product description. You can't just slap something on your website, put $39.99 on it, and expect for people to buy it, wear it, and be happy with it. I mean, the average person that shops online all the time, which is me, and I can personally tell you, 90% of the things that I purchase and consume, I purchase it online because I'm a very busy woman. I spend a lot of time in my office working on my boutique, working in my boutique. I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I've got all these other things going on. So when I go to someone's website and I want something cute, I need to know the model's measurements. What's her bust size? What's her hip size? What's her waist size? How tall is she? Um, you really need to put all of that stuff in your description because it will help your person that shops from you, your customer, it will help them make a more informed decision. It'll save you time, it'll save you money, it'll save, them from having to email you and say, "Hey, this doesn't fit. What are you going to do? Can you help me out with this?" And then of course, if you can't, you're probably never going to see that customer again. So it's one thing to get all these customers in, but you have to keep them. You have to take it all the way back to your first customer service job. I think most of us, I think it's safe to say most of us, has, in some form or fashion, have had some type of customer service job. Whether whether you were a teenager or growing up, I know I had several. And just like these companies were really big on, the customer is always right. Not in every case, but the customer, you need to listen to the customer. What can you do to keep that customer? Because just like you want to go out and find new business and get new business, you need to think about the people that have purchased from you over and over and over. Which brings me to your return policy. Your sales may be lacking or slow because you may have a all sales are final, I don't do any refund type policy listed on your website. But I will say I do have it on my website. However, if it's within reason, like I do have a disclaimer on there. I believe it says if you get your item and you don't like it or you have some type of issue with your item within 2 to 3 business days of receiving your order, please reach out to us and let us know how we can help you. Let us see if we can solve the problem. I don't want people to feel like, another Instagram boutique took me for my money. This is why I don't shop online. This is why I don't trust people. You want to build that trust. You want to keep that trust. Because like I said, people are not going to just give you their money. You have to earn their business and you have to keep earn and continue to keep their business. So say for example, I have a customer and it's my first customer. It's her first time shopping, his or her first time shopping with me. If they get something and they reach out to me, within 2 to 3 business days, I know it says on my website that all sales are final. But I also say reach out to me within 2 to 3 business days if you have any issues, and let's see what we can do, because you have to be a reasonable business owner. There are several Instagram or online boutiques that will really just screw you over, and they are just all about the money, and they probably don't get a lot of sales. Yeah, they got hella followers, but their customer service is, shitty. So if someone reaches out to me and they say, "Hey, you know what, this doesn't fit, I didn't wear it," I'm like, "Hey, as long as it doesn't have any makeup on it, any sweat or anything like that, if I could take it to the cleaners and I can still sell it, please send it back to me. I will give you a store credit." I of course I'm not going to give you your money back. At the end of the day, I have a business to run. I am a business owner. I have overhead. I have inventory to buy. I've got shipping costs and all these other fees and Shopify app fees and all this other stuff that I have to pay for. However, I will give you a store credit. Let's start all over. you can go back online and either purchase that same item in a different color or a different size, or you can purchase something else with your store credit. So customer service is key. Once you get that customer, you have to work 10 times as hard to keep that customer, because either they're going to be really satisfied with your product or they're going to freaking hate it. And it's up to you to make it right. So you probably would want to add some form of app on your website to where they can leave comments or reviews, because that feedback is very, very important. And you can go back in and add that to your product description. For example, this dress is probably one of my best sellers in my boutique. It comes in a package, however. But on the website, it's pressed out, it's ironed out. I've got it on with all of my accessories and a handbag and all of that cute stuff. But it comes in a package like this. So you take it out and then you realize, hey, this is wrinkled. It looks nothing like the picture. I can almost promise you, you are going to get that at least once in your business. You're going to get someone that says, hey, this doesn't look like the picture. The material doesn't feel like this. It's too long. It's tight in the arms. So this is very important feedback for you. Instead of saying, hey, you can't have your money back, all sales are final, make that customer happy. Make her, even though she didn't like the dress per se, if you can sell it, take it back. It's not going to cost you, of course they're going to have to pay for shipping. I don't pay for shipping. And it says that on the website. I don't pay for you to ship your item back to me, and I don't return any type of shipping cost. Let's just talk about the dress and let's get that taken care of, and I will issue you a store credit. I think that that's more than fair. But you need to take notes. You need to, okay, if the dress is too long, let me go back in my product description and say, hey, please note, the model is, 5'4", 100 and something pounds. Her hip size is this. She's wearing heels. You need to wear heels with this dress because it's very long. And because it comes in a package, you probably would want to, I know a lot of times in my product description, I'll put, please note, this product will arrive wrapped up in a plastic package. It will be wrinkled. Please, you will need to either iron or steam this item or take it to your local dry cleaning to be pressed. That way, there's no surprises. The customer already knows what to expect with that item. Granted, you're going to get some people that don't read the item description. They're going to say, oh, they're going to give it a 1 star because it's just too long. So, just be prepared for feedback. Don't get defensive. Don't get upset. Really take that feedback in, because remember, these customers, they took time to come to your website and they trusted you enough to shop with you, to give you their money, and for you to send them something. So it's up to you whether or not you want to keep that customer happy by accepting a return, or if you want to lose that customer and have that customer tell all of her friends and family that, you're a shitty boutique, you have poor customer service, I'm not going to shop with you. And I swear, this is like the biggest issue with Black-owned businesses. If you are not African American, Black, I'm not speaking to you directly. However, whatever in your community, I'm just gonna speak for on behalf of Black businesses. There are gonna be a lot of people that are wanting to support your business because it's a Black-owned business. If you have Black-owned business, however, we are held to a much higher standard than, let's say, Walmart or Target or Victoria's Secret. They can make the same mistakes that we do, but they are going to really make it known, excuse my language, that you fucked up. They're going to tell all their family. They're going to tell all their friends, They're going to put it on your Facebook ads. They're going to plaster your shit everywhere to let, everybody know that they were wronged. So in order to, and of course, you're still going to get some people that are just going to be so nasty. You can't make them happy for anything. You have bent over backwards, and they will still go back and say something negative about your brand. Okay. And that's when you can just block them after that. We don't have to do business. I'm not saying, the customer is always right, because they're not. But if they're honest and fair, and just be fair to them as well. But like I said, you can't make everybody happy, but take the feedback that they give you and implement that into that item's description. So customer service is key. Don't get an attitude. Don't get crazy. Keep it cute. Keep it classy. Keep it professional. However, if someone's getting sideways with you, or, you feel like they are just really talking down to you, you know what? I understand things didn't work out with my boutique. I wish you all the best. You don't even have to stoop to their level when they get that way. So customer service is very important, and also very detailed item descriptions. Another reason why you're not getting a lot of sales, your website is too confusing. Either you don't have a lot of products on your website, or it's just like really difficult to navigate. I know if I go to someone's website, I get a lot of people that ask me all the time, "Hey Stacey, can you go to my website? Can you audit my website? Can you critique it? Like, really give me your honest opinion." You have to think as a consumer. When you go to that website, if you type in red pants or denim jeans in the search bar, is that going to come up, or it's just going to say no results? My biggest pet peeve is if I go to someone's website and they've got dresses in one category, pants in one category, tops. Okay, I go to dresses. There's only 2 dresses there. What is the point? Like, okay, I'm picking from these 2 dresses, and then let's say I go to tops. There's nothing in that section. And then I go to pants, and then there's like 3 or 4 sets of pants. Listen. And I'm saying this out of love. Get your shit together. Like, seriously, get your shit together. Because if you go to any other upscale boutique online, you're going to find that their websites are very easy to navigate. It's very cut and dry. If you only have 3 outfits and you're running a boutique, ma'am, sir, dial it back, regroup. You need at least, at the very minimum, 10 items. I say 20, but I started, I think, with like 15, 20 pieces. You need at the minimum 10 pieces. And then those 10 pieces, just put them on the website, nice and neat. You don't have to categorize them just yet. When you start having 2, 3, 4, 5 pages worth of merchandise, then it will be worth it to go ahead and categorize them. But if you only have 5 outfits, that's fine. Work within your budget. But don't put it in a section where it says dresses, and then we click over there and you only got 1 dress. Another thing, repetitive pop-ups. Sign up for my email list. Get 20% off, get 10% off. Less is more. One time. Pop up one time. Subscribe, get 10% off or 20% off, whatever your percentage is off. Put that up there one time. If they click on that X, leave it alone. It doesn't need to pop up repetitively. And then also maybe have a little box at the bottom of your website that says, be in the know, like sign up for our newsletter, be the first to know on sneak peeks, exclusive access, new arrivals, be the first to know, something like that. Because I guarantee you, if people want to sign up for your email list, they're going to do it. You don't need to remind them 5 or 6 times to sign up with you, because it's just annoying for them to do that. Okay, so like I said, you need to have a very well thought out website. It can't be all over the place. You need a home page. It's very helpful to have an about me page with possibly, I know some people are really shy. This is why I say you kind of really got to get over that if you're a business owner, and especially if you're online. It's very helpful to have a nice professional photo of yourself on a separate page. Tell them a little bit about yourself. Why you started your boutique. People want to know that there is a real person behind your business. I get tens and thousands of people that look at my Facebook ads on a daily basis. And I can have all the comments in the world under my Facebook ad. Oh, I've ordered from here, great service, she ships fast, everything is good quality. You will still get some skeptical people that'll comment like, this is from China. I ain't shopping from here because this boutique did this and they did that. Okay, you can't worry about that, because there are some people out here that are just out to make money. They don't give a shit about customer service. They just want to get your money. All right, you done. No refunds. Don't ask me no questions. I'm not going to return your emails. None of that. So having an about me page, it gets you out there. It sets the tone for your brand. People want to know, who are you? Who is this person that I'm giving my money to? You can't, hide behind your website. You have to get out there. And I'm not saying you have to be the face of your brand, but at least have an about me page with something very well thought out, why you started your boutique, what is your mission statement? What are your goals? Things like that. Because people, they want to be able to identify with you. And if they can identify with you, guess what? They'll shop from you. They'll give you all their money. Another thing, another reason why you probably aren't getting a lot of sales. Everything is always sold out. There is nothing more frustrating to me as a consumer if I see this really beautiful dress that you or your model is wearing on your Instagram page or your Facebook ad, and you're continuously putting this product out in front of people like, buy me, buy me, buy me, shop here. And then I go there, it's sold out. First of all, it's okay to be sold out of something, but to just have that sitting on your website and you have no intentions on ever restocking, what is the point? And don't get me wrong, I have sold out items on my website as well. However, I do have the option for that customer to put their email address in, put their size, and when I get it in, because anything that's on my website right now that says sold out, I know that they're going to restock it at some point. I don't know when, but I at least put, a little area on there where you can sign up to be notified when that item becomes back, becomes available. That way that customer will get that email. They'll say, oh, it's in stock. Shoot, let me hurry up and run and go get it before it's gone again. But if you just got a bunch of sold out stuff on your website just to make people think that you're busy and you've always got a lot of business going, stop doing that. Like, for real. Because that's just people are just gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna shop with her because it's always sold out or she never has my size. You got to think like the consumer. Then we're going to talk about the quality of your images. Is your pricing consistent? And I understand, we all had to start from somewhere. Some of us started with big budgets. Some of us started with really tiny budgets. You don't have to go out and buy a fancy Canon or Nikon DSLR camera. None of that is necessary when having a boutique. But you can take the time to learn how to use your camera phone. And, you're hitting all these angles on your personal pictures. You need to give it that same effort when you are putting your photos up on your boutique. Your boutique. Because if those images look cloudy or, if the outfit is it just isn't put together, how do you think other people are going to feel? They're not going to want to give you their money. You have to have good quality images and stop doing what everybody else is doing. Everybody got, the pink wall in the background with the flowers over here. Those bigger boutiques that has a lot of business and has millions of followers, they started that first. You have to get in your own lane. Find something creative. If you're going to use a backdrop, that's fine. I'm not knocking pink backdrops at all, but don't go take someone else's backdrop, copy the shit out of it and put it on yours and try to do what they do. And your images are fuzzy and cloudy. It's just, come on. You have to be original in this business. There are thousands of Instagram online boutiques, but what makes your business so special? that people are going to want to just throw their money at you consistently and all the time. You have to think about that. So anyway, hopefully the things and tips that I have mentioned in this video will help you, whether you have started a boutique or you haven't started a boutique. It just helps you go back to the drawing board, like if you need to. I hope you got information from this video. So I hope everything I said, you know, if it's just one thing stuck out in your mind, use it. I'm not gonna steer you wrong, guys. Listen, I have a very successful boutique, bossyglamworks.com, and I also do one-on-one coaching and consulting. I will put the link in the description. Please remember to like, subscribe, share. If you know anybody that is interested in starting a boutique and really just don't know where to start, of course I would say, you know, go to YouTube. There are plenty of videos out there that will help you. But if you want that one-on-one time and attention and help, I'm your girl. You can visit me at www.bossyglamconsulting.com. Again, I will put the link in the description below. I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, see you later.